Hey guys, it's Lisa. So last weekend I was in Chicago and had an awesome time. I love that city so much. Yeah, my dad used to work downtown and we would go visit him at work and like do like the Marshall Fields Christmas windows and I don't know, just lots of stuff. I love that city. I just feel like a tied to that town and I love it. I try to get there as often as I can. It had been since July since I had been there. So it was way overdue and friends there that I hadn't seen for a while. So it's just an overdue, much needed trip that I can't wait to do again. So, of course, when I was in Chicago, I hit up Sephora and a couple other kind of we like wandered around shopping for just a little bit. And this lighting is washing me out like crazy. Look, I'm a ghost. It's kind of scary because I promise in real life today I have a little bit of color actually. I don't look so scary as I do right there. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I even have like tons of bronzer on that you cannot even see. Oh well. So, I yeah I swear I spent like an hour in Sephora and I felt bad for my friend. I just want to look at and like touch everything kind of thing when I'm in Sephora because usually we don't have one except for in a J.C. Penney near me and that just doesn't cut it all the time. So I picked up I only bought actually a mascara and a MAC blush. That's it. And because I need to do Christmas shopping and not spend money basically. So between those two things and my samples, I was pretty like proud of myself for not buying more. And I've been loving the samples that I got. Some more than others. One actually I don't like at all, but I'm gonna go through them real quick. So, oh, and it's my birthday month, so I got my little birthday gift, which I think is a really good gift this year. It's the their sugar lip balms in the original, the plain color, like no color basically, and the rose or rosé. SPF 15 in both. I'm wearing the rose one today and I like them. I don't see myself purchasing a full size of the original one. I mean, maybe of the tinted ones, but I feel like kind of the way that this feels and the color that it gives reminds me of my Lip Smacker Dr. Pepper lip balm that I got for like $2. So there are other lip balms that I like a lot better and that aren't quite so expensive. So I doubt it, but I was really excited to try those and I thought it was a really good birthday gift this year from Sephora. And then I'll go through my samples real quick. I got a sample of the Dior Hydrolife BB cream, and I'm on the fence about it. I like it today. It does a great job of, it's super lightweight, like just enough like coverage kind of thing. I've I can't tell if it's really hydrating. Like some days it feels like it's hydrating, then other days, I've worn it like about 4 days, and it seems like I haven't experienced consistency with this product yet. Basically, is my dilemma. I've liked it about half the time, and then I haven't liked it the other half of the time. So I'm truly on the fence. Um, I think there's just the one shade for this. I don't think it comes in multiple shades. And it is not a universal shade. I can see how this would be, excuse me, way too peachy slash yellowish for a lot of people. I don't mind. I think the shade works okay on me. It's not my favorite. For a product like this, I think I would rather use like my Bobbi Brown Tinted Moisturizer in medium. But this is a perfect thing to kind of wear when I'm running around like today, doing errands and getting laundry done, cleaning my place up, that kind of stuff. But like I wore it to work a couple days and I didn't like it. So I don't know what it is about this, but I was really excited to try it because there's such a big hype around this, and a lot of people do really love it. I don't think I'm one of them, unfortunately, and it's super expensive. So I think I kind of have the expectation too, like, okay, if I'm gonna spend like $56 on a BB cream or anything for my face, I want to love it, not be like, nah, it's kind of hit and miss. I don't know how I feel about it, kind of thing. I'll get the negative stuff out of the way because I only have one more. And won't talk about it too long, but it's the other one that I wanted to try because it's a really it's high up on their best-selling foundation list if you search online. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. This is in the shade medium, I believe. Yeah, medium. And I had watched something on QVC when they were going over this foundation, and based on the way they were describing it, like, oh, you don't even feel it on your face, and it's so light, blendable, blah, blah, and then the reviews, like, there's tons of good reviews on Sephora.com. I thought I was going to really like it, but I didn't, unfortunately. I think it's just not right for my skin. It felt, and I didn't like, yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't like the formula of it. It feels a lot like a Estee Lauder Double Wears foundation, which I used to be able to wear, but now after getting used to wearing like Urban Decay Naked Skin and my Chanel Perfection Lumiere, which are such lightweight, you don't feel it on your skin foundations. I cannot stand the feeling of like I have tons of makeup on my face, and that's what this makes me feel like, and I can't stand it. The shade was nice, and the other thing that I had with this foundation, the other problem that I had with it, that for some reason on me when I put it on, it made me look um, way older. I felt like it emphasized every single imperfection that I had, enlarged my pores. Um, I didn't like how it made my skin look even like right when I put it on. So that's kind of a big con for it. I mean, it wore throughout the day. I didn't like how it felt throughout the day, but it did stay on, didn't budge off my face, so that's a pro for it. Um, but I was conscious of it on my face all day long. I felt like I was wearing this weird cakey clay mask all day long. Like literally, I felt like that, and it didn't make my skin look nice. Was my experience with it. So there are a lot of people out there who like it, but unfortunately, it didn't work for me. Now, two other samples that I got and I do really love, and I hope to have them in my foundation stash eventually. One's for Makeup Forever, and one is that new YSL foundation, basically the foundation version of their Touche Eclat, however you say it, which I got in the shade B60. It's a little bit dark for me right now, but the step down wasn't right. So I got this one to try, and if I use a light hand and really buff it in, I'm okay. But it's liquidy. It's the opposite of how the Tarte one felt for me. I'm not conscious of it on my face. It glides on, hides any imperfections, makes my skin look like illuminated, but not crazy. So it just looks like really healthy, perfected skin is how I felt this YSL foundation made my skin look. I really, really like it. It's $55, um, which is still expensive, but this to me is way like more worth it than like the Hydra Life BB cream from Dior for 56, and it might be 55, but I think for some reason I'm thinking $56 for the BB cream. The way that this made my skin look and how this actually was very long lasting for me on my skin without me being conscious of it all day long. I would definitely consider purchasing a full-size bottle of this. And it might be a good like temporary replacement for my Perfection Lumiere from Chanel because I really like that. But I'm always open to trying new things. So yeah, the other one that I really liked, and I actually can't wait to get a bottle of this. But I want to use up a foundation or two before I get another one because there's no need to just hoard foundation because I don't have the room for it. So this is the Makeup Forever Face and Body in number 32. I love this stuff. I was so impressed. This not only is like the perfect shade, and it's weird because at first when I put it on, it looks like it might be a little bit light, but then it's almost like as like the water evaporates and it like sets on my skin, it's like the perfect shade, and it lasts a long time. Does not dry my skin out, does not make me look oily. A little bit of this, a little tiny bit of this goes a long way. I love this stuff. I like this way better than the Makeup Forever HD. I wish I could swap out that bottle for a bottle of this. So much better. And it feels even less like you have something on your face than the YSL. This one feels like you have nothing on, and I love that. Last, the mascara that I got. Oh, I have one more thing actually. But I've been really curious to try this, and you all know I love my Dior, the Gold Tube one. This is my favorite mascara. I still really love it. I still will repurchase it. But I have a tie, I think. It's the Givenchy Noir Couture Mascara. The color is number 1 Black Satin. I don't know if this comes in any other shades, but I always get black basically. The blacker the better. I'm actually not wearing this today. Unfortunately, I'm actually wearing my Dior one. But These are very, very comparable for me in that like my lashes feel healthy when I take it off at the end of the day. This one does a little bit better job at lengthening than my Dior one does. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's $4 and or $3.50 more than the Dior one. I kind of hate that it's so pricey, but I may have mentioned it before, after I had such a bad experience with a Revlon mascara and like half my lashes fell out, I am so picky about what I put on my lashes. So if these are the basically like the two mascaras I use for the rest of my life, then that's okay with me because they treat my lashes and eyes well. So yeah. Okay, so one last thing. I was looking for the Smashbox contour palette because I use this thing every single day and I love it. It's perfect. You have your shadow shade to create contours like the bronzing shade and the highlight shade all in one super convenient package. Well, unfortunately, they've discontinued this, which really is so unfortunate because I love it. And the nice thing is, like, a little bit goes a long way. It seems like, I mean, I use this thing every single day and it's like barely got dents in it. So I'm not anywhere close to finishing this up. But I just wanted to be aware of other options because when I stopped by the Smashbox counter, they're like, oh nope, they discontinued it, no more. So, and even online, it doesn't exist on their website either. So I picked up this, it's actually a blush from MAC. It's Harmony is the shade name, and it's a matte shade. And it's kind of a grayish bronzing shade, kind of, that I've been experimenting with using as a contour. So it's kind of a good mix and has been working well. See how kind of close that looks to, it's almost like a good, this shade almost looks like a blend of my shadow shade and my bronzing shade in my contour kit to me. That's what it looks like. It's pretty close there. So this is a good alternative and it's only $20 because I think this was like 48 something. And this should not be discontinued anytime soon, I hope. So I got that as kind of a backup slash I don't know, alternative to this so I can keep it forever kind of thing. Yeah. And then quick note, CVS seemed to have a lot of their like nail polish and like lashes and like lots of miscellaneous beauty items on clearance or like on sale. Like one being this like foot buffer thing. It's a little like flower shaped sponge that it doesn't really do much exfoliating. I mean, it kind of does, but nothing like heavy duty. This is kind of more like a maintenance in between pedicure kind of thing. But it's pretty nice. But I wouldn't pay the $6 like full price for this probably. But for $3, I thought I'll try it and see how it goes. And then I got a new package of the cotton round things, and these after 75% off ended up being like $1. Because I don't usually buy like organic cotton rounds from CVS. I guess I've never used these, but since they were on sale, I tried them. So I think that's it, and I always try to shoot for like a 10-minute video, and then I'm always over. So I just have so much to say. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I can do another video next weekend. We'll see how it goes. This week hopefully isn't as crazy as the past week. Year end at work is kind of insane. So it's been a little busy, but everybody have a good week, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.